a stone and tree, but none of those names belong to me. I'm something more, something you never held, never owned. Despite how you tried, but you never knew my name. But baby, I don't burn on cue. I dance in ruin, kiss defeat. I scorch the hands that try to reach on through. I'm not the blaze you couldn't tame, not the spark that bore your name. I'm the inferno in the frame, and I never played your game. So strike your match and cry to heaven. I'm the one who walks through flame. You thought you'd keep me bound and smolderin', but baby, I don't hold your name. You brought your nets, your silver lines, tried to catch me in the brine, but I slipped through and soaked your pride, left your boat dead in the tide. I'm not the brook you couldn't tame, not your drink, not your claim. I'm the flood, I'm the wave unnamed, and I never bow to blame. So build your dance, call out to Neptune. I'm the one who drowned your claim. You called it love, but I'm a monsoon that refuses to play that game. You whispered soft like I belong, wrote poems thin and heartsick long, but I'm the howl on winter's lips, the gust that tears your paper ships. I'm not the breeze you couldn't tame, not your sigh, not your acclaim. I'm unbridled like a hurricane and never bound within a frame. So whistle soft and beg the silence, but darling, wind, don't wear a chain. I whispered once and cracked your balance. You won't hear me again. You carved a throne from fallen trees, called it home and named it peace, but I grow wild beyond your blade and bloom the thorns your heart betrayed. I'm not the bark you couldn't tame, not your shade, not your domain. I'm the forest deep in rage, and I won't accept your cage. So mark your path and swing your axe, but baby, this grove remembers pain. You thought me still, I snapped right back, a queen wrapped in green and grain. You stood above and staked your claim, climbed my peaks and played your game, but I was bedrock buried deep while you dreamt castles in your sleep. I'm not the bluff you couldn't tame, not your ground and not for claim. I'm the quake that breaks your frame, and I never bore your name. So dig your heels and plant your hearth, but this land ain't yours to claim. You played at power, I shook the earth and left you lying there. I was never yours to hold, not in fire, wind, wood, or stone, not in water, not in bone. You knew it, you always knew. I'm not the blaze you couldn't tame, I'm not the brook you couldn't tame. I'm not the breeze you couldn't tame, I'm not the bark you couldn't tame. I'm not the bluff you couldn't tame, I'm not the